Good morning, students. I hope you are all safe by the grace of God. And these are all your answers for your previous assignment number 10. Today we are going to learn about exponents. Powers of a power. The power of a number is equal to another power of the number with its exponents equal to the product of the exponents of both the given powers. There is a rule for power of power. A power m into n is equal to a power m into n. Let's see one example. Here it is in the form of 3 power 2 the whole power 2. There is a rule a power m the whole power n is equal to a power m into n, right? It is in the form of a power m the whole power n, right? In the place of a there is a value 3. In the place of m the value is 2. In the place of n there is a value 2, right? So here we are going to replace these values. 3 power 2 the whole power 2 is equal to the base a value is 3, right? M value is 2 and n value is 2. So 2 into 2. So the value is 3 power 2. 2s are 4. 3 power 4. Let's see another example. Here there is a value 4 power 2 the whole power 2, right? These numbers also in the form of these exponents also in the form of a power m the whole power n, right? So here we are going to replace a value as 4, m value as 2 and n value as 2. So here the values are 2 power 2 the whole power 2 is equal to 4 2 into 2. So it is in the form of 4 power 4. I hope you all understand this. Okay? Next we are going to see about multiplication of powers with equal exponents. The product of two given numbers both rise to the same exponents is equal to a power of the product of the given numbers. The exponent of the product also being the same as that of the given numbers. There is a rule a power m into b power m is equal to a into b the whole power m. Let's see one example. Here the given values are 2 into 2 power 3 into 3 power 3. There is a rule for multiplication of powers with equal exponents. Here your power will always be same. The rule is a power m into b power m is equal to a into b the whole power m. In the place of a there is a value 2 and in the place of b there is a value 3, right? And here you can see that your powers will always be same, equal exponents. So here we are going to substitute a as 2 and b as 3 and m value as 3. 2 power 3 into 3 power 3 is equal to 2 into 3 power 3. Let's see another example. You can easily understand this. You can see here there is a 3 value, right? So here we are going to see a rule. A power m into b power m into c power m is equal to a into b into c the whole power m. So here we are going to substitute a value substitute a value as 3, b value as 5, c value as 6, and here you can see that m value is 4. So 3 power 4 into 5 power 4 into 6 power 4 is equal to 3 into 5 into 6 the whole power 4. I hope you understand this form. Okay. Here your follow-up work. Next we are going to see about two important rules. Rule number 1. A power m divided by b power m is equal to a by b the whole power m. Or the question will be asked in this form also. A power b the whole power m is equal to a power m divided by b power m, where a and b are two non-zero integers and m is a whole number. Here we are going to solve 2 by 3 the whole power 3. It is in the form of a by b the whole power m is equal to a power m divided by b power m. In the place of a there is a value 2, right? In the place of b there is a value, b value is 3, and in the place of m there is a value 3. So here we are going to substitute these values in this form, okay, in this rule. 2 by 3 the whole power 3 is equal to a value is 2 and m value is 3 and b value is 3 and m value is 3. Here we are going to expand this form, okay. If we expand this, it will be like this. 2 into, here we are going to multiply 2 into 3 times, okay. Here there is a power 3, right? So we are going to expand 2 as 3 times. 2 into 2 into 2 divided by 3 into 3 into 3. If you multiply 2 into 2, what will be your answer? It is 4, right? 4. If you multiply 4 into 2, your answer is 8, right? So the value is 8 divided by 3. 3s are 9 and 9 3s are 27. So we just solve this 2 by 3 the whole power 3 and the answer, and your answer is 8 by 27. Here your follow-up work. Rule number 2. A by b the whole power minus m. The integer will be in negative also. So a by b the whole power minus m is equal to b by a the whole power m. If it is in the negative form, if we interchange the division part, the power will be positive. where a and b are two non-zero integers and m is a whole number. Let's see one example. Here the given value is 3 by 7 the whole power minus 6. Okay. There is a rule for this form. A by b the whole power minus m. It is in the negative form, right? So a by b the whole power minus m is equal to b by a the whole power m. If we interchange a and b, your value will be positive, your power will be positive. Let's see example. It is in the form of 3 by 7 the whole power minus 6, right? The place of a there is a value 3, in the place of b there is a value 7, and in the place of minus m your value is minus 6, right? If you interchange your a and b values 7, right? 7 divided by your a value is 3, right? 7 by 3, if you interchange a and b, your answer will be positive and your m will be positive. Fine. This plus 6. Okay. Here your follow-up work. Next we are going to learn about application of exponents. Sometimes we have to work with large numbers, right? For example, if the given number is exceed 10 digits, 20 digits, like that. So these numbers are too big to read or even understand, right? So very large numbers are often written as a number between 1 and 10 multiplied by a power of 10. We can write such a larger number as a into 10 power n, where n is an integer and 1 is lesser than or equal to a is less than 10. A number written in this way is called standard form. Let's see one example. Write each of the following numbers in the standard form. You can see here this 435. It is a large number, right? It is large number. So we can write such a large number as a into 10 power n. N is an integer, right? N is an integer. Here we are going to rewrite in this standard form. After one digit, you should put a decimal point. After decimal point, there is 2 digit, right? 3 into 5. 3, 5 into 10 power. After the decimal point, there is 2 digit, right? So it is 10. Here we are just putting 2. Let's see another example. You can easily remember this. Here you can see that it is a large number, right? It is too large. We cannot say it's easily, right? Even we cannot understand this easily. So here we are going to write this number in the standard form. These numbers in the standard form. After one digit, we are going to put decimal point 65 into, after the decimal point, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 power 8. We just write these numbers in the standard form. Okay. Let's see another example. The area of The area of India is approximately 3290000 kilometer square. You will not easily understand these numbers, right? So here we are going to express these numbers in the standard form. The area of India is approximately. Solution. The area of India is approximately, after, here we are going to put decimal point after one digit, 3.29. After the decimal point, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So into 10 power 6 kilometer square. You should put the unit, okay? Without, you should not write without units, okay? So the area of India is approximately 3.29 into 10 power 6 kilometers. Here your follow-up work. Thank you.